is an unpleasant thing happening in certain parts of Texas, specifically in Guadalupe County, City of Orange, and City of Kyle, in which a private company that makes automated license plate readers called Vigilant Solutions is making money by essentially turning police officers into debt collectors. So it seems on paper to be fine. Basically what they've done is they provided these ALPR devices or cameras specifically, to police officers in these specific areas, free of cost. They're worth $20,000 of equipment specifically. But there is a catch. So the license plate readers will do more than they're supposed to have done. Specifically, they're supposed to help recover missing children, help solve crimes, but in this case, they are turning officers into more or less debt collectors, following a specific program. It works like this. Let's say that you have an unpaid traffic fee, parking violation, court fee, and you get scanned by a police officer. You get pulled over and you have one of two options. You either pay your fees plus a 25% markup that goes directly to Vigilant Solutions, the private company who has given the police officers these equipment pieces free of charge, or you immediately go to jail. This is taking advantage of HB 121, a new Texas law passed in 2015 that allows officers to install credit and debit card readers into their patrol vehicles. This seems like a good way to collect on debt, but it gets worse as you go on. There are certain clauses buried into the agreements that the counties have made with Vigilant Solutions, one of which is an anti-disparagement clause. They cannot say anything disparaging about the company at all. So if, let's say, you're inquiring about this, you're unlikely to hear anything from the counties that are issuing these fees and collecting fees for Vigilant Solutions themselves. There's also another one that is probably more disturbing. Upon termination of this MOU and upon agency providing written request to Vigilant agency, will be provided a copy of all license plate recognition data collected by agency. Such data shall be provided in standard XML format. A copy of the original LPR vehicle location data shall remain on vendor servers for purpose of sharing such data with other law enforcement agencies and use of in accordance with and pursuant to a permissible purpose set forth under the Federal Drivers Privacy Protection Act, DPPA. In short, what this means is that the cost of this isn't just the $20,000 plus whatever the 25% fee is upon whatever violations that you need to pay up or go to jail for. This is leveraging the privacy of everyone on the road. This is a data collection service. So let's say you don't have any fees. You're still pursuant to having your license plate scanned, and then the location data shows where you go, perhaps to a certain church, perhaps to a certain store. It can be kept by this private company and leveraged and sold for whatever purposes that they want privately, whatever is marketable for them. It has a lot of priorities in the wrong place. For one, these come from the EFF, by the way, the Electronic Frontier Foundation, who has done a lot to fight this. It turns police into debt collectors who have to keep swiping credit cards in order to keep the free equipment. It turns police into data miners who use the privacy of local drivers as currency, and not so subtly shifts police priorities from responding to calls and traffic violations to responding to a computer's instructions. Moving on down, there's no incentive for criminal justice leaders to work with the community to reduce the number of warrants, since this could result in losing the equipment. And people who have committed no crimes whatsoever have their driving patterns uploaded into a private system and no opportunity to control or watchdog how the data is disseminated. So what the problem is, it's several-fold. So we have the privacy of everyone on the road at stake. We have police officers no longer really serving calls for the public at this point, but maybe more serving the folly of whatever this program says to do. Like this person has this much money in collected fees. I know that these groups are oftentimes severely underfunded, but this makes priorities extremely misplaced, and it's a terrible incentive for the police departments themselves and for people on the road. And it only makes money for Vigilant, which gives a strange reason why this could work. Josh Zecker from Vigilant Solutions told International Business Times, if you want to look at the cost, the jail impound model can cost a person significant amounts of money outside of the fine. The new pilot program gives the officer and the person with the warrant options. Now, when they are located, they can still go to the above jail, or they can clear the warrant at the roadside or online. Most individuals and agencies would prefer the latter. So what he's arguing is that it would save you money, but it does cost you your privacy. And this company, Vigilant Solutions, is making a massive amount of money. They didn't really disclose what it was because it is a private company and they don't have to disclose their revenue. They did raise $110 million of venture capital financing as of April 2015, and it goes to reason with the numbers that have been provided that they are making well over the $20,000 cost for the equipment themselves. So this is clearly a severe violation of not only the police and their duty to the public, but the public's private data at large. If you have a problem with this, and I sincerely think you should, please contact the Electronic Frontier Foundation, work with them on this, make sure that your county officials know that you're not in favor of this, and if you have comments, please let me know below, and like and subscribe for more.